Hi everyone, it's Andy from Hobby Headquarters. Well, I have a really super cool, super unique video to share with you guys today. A quick little 30-second backstory. Saturday morning, this last Saturday morning, I had to go down to the warehouse at 4 o'clock in the morning to have the lights put inside our warehouse. We've been only working with a small fraction of the number of lights that we were supposed to have. And I filmed and did a whole bunch of things inside there to share with you guys. Got to work on Saturday like I normally do. And I got presented with an offer for the most incredible, large, I'm still kind of in awe. I'm going to show it to you guys in just a couple of seconds here. But I got a massive, massive car kit collection. Vintage kits, every kind of kit you can imagine. We had resin bodies, we had old kits, all kinds of stuff. And I haven't even started to go through all of this yet. It's all sitting in boxes in the back corner of my store. And I just started to open some of the stuff, and I just can't believe the amount of material that is there. And what I'm going to do on this video is share that all with you. We are going to open up most of the boxes and show you inside there, and you're going to get a blast to the past because there is a lot of, like I said, really vintage stuff inside of this kit collection. There are resin bodies, decals, photo etch, wheels, tires, part kits, and just some really, really cool stuff. So what I'm going to do too is I have a friend of mine that is coming over. He is my resident car expert. You might know him. He has his own YouTube channel that if you don't know him, definitely go and check him out. It's the Lucas C channel. I'll put a link down below there that you can check him out. He has been a car modeler for like 35, 40 years. And he'll come in and talk to us about all the stuff that I don't know about. That way we'll give you a little history on it, things like that. I'm going to mainly in this video show you all the stuff, and we'll break into some of the kits, but we could be here for days doing all this. So we'll try to kind of like condense it down and maybe even make more than one video depending on how much we can get through. So let's get started. Okay guys, here we are. Here is where I film the intros to all of my videos. Sitting right over and through there. And I'm going to take you to the back area of my store. This is where the Gundam models are, the ship models, and then in the back over here is a warehouse, which normally that door is shut. But we're going to walk back here. We're going to the build area. And the build area, what that was an area where guys would come in and build model kits. You may have seen it in some of my older videos. Well, it has been, because of COVID, shut down, but now it is going to be the area where we store all this stuff. So, starting off right here, it kind of spilled even out of there. So these boxes right here are the beginning of this model kit collection, going all the way up just like that. And honestly, that's a decent amount of model kits to begin with. But let's walk over here and turn the corner, and bang, all of this stuff is model kits. Every one of those boxes, resin bodies, decals, photo etch, aftermarket. Each one of these banker boxes, I don't even know how many, anywhere from like 8 to 10 to 12 kits in each one of those banker boxes there. We know there's over 1,000 kits here, and you can see how much stuff we have in here. And then as I'm going to lift the camera up here, it goes all the way to the back wall. It's all solid stuff back there. And then we're going to come around the corner here, some more massive boxes all piled up here. It's just in here. I am going to definitely build a model kit fort later on. As soon as I get all this organized, I am going to build myself a model kit fort like I used to do when I was a little kid. Never had one this big, but this is definitely getting turned into a model kit fort. So this took me, and I have to thank a few people that helped me out, including my wife. It took us about 8 hours to retrieve all this stuff and bring it over here and then get it to the back of my store. multiple trips, and finally we rented just a big giant van to get all of this stuff over here. And it was 114 in Arizona yesterday. One thing though I will point out to you that is going to be really nice about all this stuff is that this was all kept in climate control. So this was kept in a storage locker that was air conditioning, and also in a house. So it was never like in 115-degree Arizona weather. It's always been stored properly. So I'm going to put the camera down and start opening some boxes and start showing you some really cool stuff. Okay, I wanted to introduce Lucas C. from his channel. Tell him a little about your channel and tell him what you think of what you're looking at here.
Well, I'm all about model cars, as everyone who does watch me knows, and they know that I hoard them. Well, what do I think? If you only knew. Wow.
So what we did is we set up over here a table with the microphone and the camera stand.
Can they see what's in there?
Probably not, but that is actually the second box I pulled out, and you're gonna just die when you see what's inside there, guys.
We just want to surprise you guys. It's not we're hiding it. We want to show you.
We're gonna show you every bit of this stuff in here.
Amazing.
And after talking to Matt, we probably have 4 or 5 videos coming up here.
There's just stuff.
Yeah, bags of just show them a little bit of that right there.
Yeah, there's just bags of things too. Like look at some model car garage, some old Fred Katie decals. This is nuts.
Bags of wheels, but okay, so let's go over to the table.
I'm buzzing.
Here we go. Okay, so like we said earlier, this was the second box I opened up, and now we're going to share it with you.
Oh boy.
And what do you think of that right there?
I think, holy mackerel. These are, well, anything Johan.
Right.
Is just hot, 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 because they're just so gone, and we're never going to see this stuff again. How perfectly preserved is this? So, this is what we talk about with model hoarding. What it does.
Yep.
Now there's more coming into the hobby for other guys to see and enjoy.
And one thing that we just talked about a minute ago, and then we'll start tearing into these kits. Matt and I were just talking about this, and I have room here in my store, and I'm thinking about what I might do here is create a model museum. And taking a lot of these right here that you're just not going to find, they're not going to produce again, getting a bunch of display cases. I have a big area back here. It's probably, I don't know, 550, 600 square feet that we can put cases in and show people these original kits right here. And it's something we're kicking around. I got to make sure we can be able to have the room.
What a great preservation of the hobby. It's something for everyone to enjoy. Because I'm telling you, I bet you anything, you have multiples of all these.
And it could be. And honestly, and that's what we want to do. We were talking that these probably sat in it granted was an air-conditioned storage bin, but out of the light of day, no one got to see these.
No.
And now, so many new people are going to come in and see what great kits these were.
You've heard of them and all that stuff, but you actually get to come and see them, and it's just it's so cool. This is a real blessing. Again, model hoarders, model kit hoarders. This is the positive of it.
Right.
They were, when we have stuff like this, we're caretakers. Because we're not, it's like, oh, you're never going to build them all. Well, obviously. But then generations get to enjoy them.
Right.
And maybe one day they'll all get built. But in the meantime, they're going to get enjoyed by so many other people.
Absolutely. Okay, so what we're going to do is we have a couple hundred boxes here. We're going to open each one of them. Some of them might only be for like a couple of seconds for you to see. But when we have a really cool box like this, we're going to let you see a little bit more. And Matt is going to open up a few of these right now. And just talk a little bit about them. Just show what the quality was like inside. You picked that rare one right there.
This was such a big deal. This kit got very popular. I remember in the late 80s, everybody was wanting it. And then when Johan dried up and these vanished, ever since then, everybody's been looking for this kit. The 69 Roadrunner. Now, AMT came out with the 68, but this was the 69. And they're always in different, you never know what color they are going to be. But this was, for the day, this was an annual kit. And even though it's a little bit more basic than our kits today, this is probably one of the best B-body Roadrunners. So sought after. so interesting, and it had so many cool parts that you actually, I mean, there's articles in Scale Auto about taking parts from this kit and bashing it with like the monogram and all that stuff to make a particular car, and there's just it's neat. Not a lot of guys get a chance to see that. Look at how beautiful that body is, and we're talking this is 60s. This is 60s vintage.
And just show them too. I want you guys to see inside how all of these were stored, and because of that,
yeah, this the original owner, or could have been possibly the second owner. Let's go like this. Is he went through and he separated stuff so they didn't get damaged.
Move a little closer to him.
Look
so
at
they
that.
can see. Yeah, everything got separated out.
The tires got bagged because we all know that problem with tires, how it destroys the plastic when it lays on there. All the way down to, the chrome is in great shape. So these model kits are incredibly preserved. And just looking over, this is great. This is a kit that's been out, even recently been out a whole ton of times. This is probably the original box art of that 49 Ford, which is, I've said this before, and you were even a video of me wanting to buy one of these off of you, and you wouldn't give me a good deal. You said no. But this is the original one, and what an interesting, I'd never ever seen it in this gray plastic. Looks like it's primer, even though it's been started. How cool is that?
Yeah, most of the kits have not been started in here, but there are a few that's why we have to go through all of this piece by piece. It looks like most of the Johans are not started, but this is just collectible for the box art. I think.
That is just neat box art. I have never seen this version of it. That excites me. That is cool. So let's get surprised.
Yep, here's box number 3.
Just pulled it out. Don't know what's in there. Oh,
very
some
cool.
Good stuff. Look at that. What? This is a guy that was pretty eclectic with what he was interested in. He was interested in cars, not just anything in particular. Obviously,
and there's a good mix in here too.
There's an amazing mix. And hey, that's a kit you can't get anymore. These are all excellent. Look at this. That was a reissue not too long ago.
Right. Yeah, I remember that one coming out.
Hey, and that came from the other place. But these are a lot of kits this is a really great kit that I don't think is around anymore.
Nope.
And it had some really neat parts. All right, let's see what we found here. Woohoo! All the modifieds. Well, these were really, really hot about 10, 12 years ago when Model King started reissuing. It looks like we have some original ones too, mixed with some Model King.
Is this all Model King right here?
That's Model King.
Oh yeah, Model King. Yep.
Yeah, some of these are like this would be. Yeah, no, this AMT did put this out probably like about 20 years ago. That was kind of the one. But look at this. This looks like it's an original one here. Yeah. So there you go. Reissue and original. How neat is that? What treasures. Got a lot of cool stuff here. All right, let's get surprised again. Whammo! 58 Chevys, all different years, the same kit. That's pretty cool.
Oh, every one of those is the same kit?
All the way.
Oh, except for the Revell.
Yeah,
there's two Revell ones.
Well, yeah, but as far as these AMTs, but here's looks like the original one in the original box art. How neat is that?
Great one for the museum.
Great one for the museum. I'll tell you though, what's so cool about this? This is going to kind of make it easy. It looks like that he kept everything kind of together.
Yeah.
So categories, awesome. All right, doing some digging. I found something that's really, really cool. I kind of went, oh. And Andy said, hey, show it. So check this out. This is neat. You guys know what this is? This is an old Johan promo. It's kind of warped and all that stuff, but if any of you guys know about promos from back in the day, they did these out of celluloid plastic that just would potato chip like crazy. So this thing is actually in pretty good shape. They're usually really curled up. That's just cool. I never expected to find one of those here. That's neat. But let's take a quick look. Okay, another surprise box here we got.
I just pulled it right off the stack.
Let's do it. Whammo.
Oh, we've got NASCAR
we got some the old. Oh, this is cool. Check out. We've got a couple of the old MPCs. That's neat. That's neat that it's sealed. Those are always fun to get a hold of. So many great parts, but just neat kits. And all these, you got a lot of different variations of these Plymouths. These were great coming out from Model King in Limburg. So, just a lot of neat stuff. There's a great kit too. It's got like a lot of great parts. Another surprise. Let's see what we got. Dun dun dun.
Well,
Yeah, a bunch of 55 Chevys. Everybody loves the 55 Chevy.
What is this over here?
This right here. Whoo! Sealed still. Everybody's wanting these old ASA cars. These ASA kits. Popular. These are so cool. That is neat to find. That's a find. Mustang Heaven and Modifieds. Holy cow. I never even knew about this one. That's like a Model King or something. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a... I never seen this box art. How about you guys? That's a crazy one.
What in the heck is this thing?
Whoa! Wow! How collectible is this? PSM. Who knows what that is? Palmer.
I have no idea what it is.
Well, what it is? This is historic garbage. They were the worst kits and so inaccurate, but wow, this is so well preserved. This thing is like
you heard it here. It's collectible garbage.
It's collectible junk. These are garbage, but look at that box art. This is beautiful. That is wonderful.
Great for the museum.
Great
maybe.
for the museum because the Palmer, they did not last for obvious reasons, but that is that's probably one of their best looking box arts I've ever seen.
20 years, I have never seen a Palmer kit come through my store in a collection.
And you probably won't because nobody wants them.
Let's grab another box. Grab that other one right over the other thing.
I'm going to move that. And ready? What is this?
Center it up there. There we go. What is
Ta-da.
this one?
Okay. We got some old modified modified stalkers from back in the day of the repops. I can't even talk right. I'm so... These are cool. Everybody's still wanting these. These were neat, very simple kits, but they made really cool looking race cars. And they were popular about, what, you were selling the heck out of these back about 15 years ago.
Yeah.
10 or 12 years ago.
Grab another
That's
box.
Sweet, you got more of them.
Yep.
I'm starting to stumble over my words.
Slide that over in.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's got some neat ones. Oh, I remember these old Hot Rod magazine and Revell got together to do a contest in the magazine. You don't see these around anymore, especially sealed up. So you had to buy one of these to get into the contest.
Oh, okay.
But I did a video not too long ago, but I bought one of these Cavaliers from you, and everybody was going, that Cavalier is so cool. The only time you're ever going to hear that. Look at it. You got two right here. Oh, boy. Oh, look at that. Got more of those. This is a good sign, especially sealed ones. You don't find sealed ones.
No,
these are super sought after because they've got the coolest offset chassis. The stock car guys love these. Look at that, but it's sealed in the box. Holy cow.
I want you to put that one away for 1 minute, Matt, because I want to show you some other unusual stuff that's in this collection.
Oh, there's unusual stuff in this collection?
Yeah. Not unusual, but just cool. We'll throw that off to the side there.
Alrighty.
And we've got bags and bags.
Tires!
Of tires.
Wow. Already just looking, I see some really spectacular tires. Oh my goodness. Some old, really cool slicks.
And then look at this. There's
just
I'm not
pieces,
kidding, guys.
Just pieces and
There's
parts.
probably about 70 boxes like this.
Look, he would just find engines that he just wanted to stash off to the side.
Wheels and tires. And
I bet you if we look into this... Oh, he's even got stuff like, look at that.
labeled, yeah.
Labeled what they're from. Holy cow, that is fantastic.
And then lots of little boxes like this. I know this box was open and you wanted to see this.
Yeah. See, this is... I remember this kit. I love... This was like... Not the original version, but this was from... Oh, geez, the 80s. I just always loved the MPC boxes in the 80s, and he's got
there's
a couple
of them in there. Yep.
And then there's a newer version, the latest version that came out, a few years back. This is a popular car. I know a lot of you guys like building that.
And then here's another box.
Jeez. Just finding parts. Look at this. Wow. Drag slicks with resin wheels. Model car garage. Tons of...
Now I gotta show you guys this too. Matt may have not even seen this one right here.
Wow.
This is the old model kits.
That's what started it all.
Wooden kits right
there. You had to carve them into shape. They gave you the basic shape.
Look at this right here, guys.
That was model building. If you wanted to be a model car builder, you had to. That's all you had to work with.
Hey, if you guys know what year this is from, go ahead and post it in the comments. I would say 50s, don't you think?
Easily 52, 53. That's a Packard. Yeah, probably 52. Okay, I'm gonna bust it out a little more. This is just neat. I don't know. Are we in camera view?
Yeah, slide it over a little bit. There's also a Chrysler d'Elegance. Ooh, isn't that fancy?
D'Elegance. There. Let's just take a quick. Heck, man, this is just something neat and historic. I have never seen. I've heard of these and never seen of them. Look at the old decals. They're a little yellowed. But holy
slap those in some water. Those work right off.
Look at this. Look what you had to work with. Look at those wheels and tires. That was my. You guys complain about model kits today. Come on, man. Look at that. That's what you had to start with. That was model building. You had to really be good.
And then I want to show you this too. There are boxes of this kind of stuff too. Slicks decals.
Great oh my goodness.
Any other brands you notice off the top?
Okay, so I'm zinging right now. Yeah, there's old J&J. Wow. I love decals, and this sends me over the top.
Just pull a couple out so they can see them too. So.
Yeah, look at that. Oh wow. Cool, old IROC. That's hard to find.
And like I said, multiple boxes of decals like this. So
this guy's got everything. Look at that. He had everything. Okay, let me.
Okay, we're going to look at just a few other odds and end boxes right now.
Which we have a lot of those.
Which we have a lot of
I got to say something, Andy. I got to tell you guys out there. We haven't even dented it with this, what we're showing in this video.
This video is probably about maybe 4 or 5% of what we have in here.
If that.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. But look at this. What an interesting way to stock up on some cool tires. But what are these? These are just some great, treaded tires, dirt track tires. Holy cow. I don't know what's in here. What do you think's in here?
That's probably a resin body.
I would say. Yeah, look at that. A Pontiac. You have found a lot of these Pontiacs.
There is at least 3 or 4 boxes of resin bodies over there, too.
And a lot of Pontiacs.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Look, there's just tons of stuff.
And we won't stay too long.
Yeah, look at that Fred Katie decal. Look at this model car garage. There's all kinds of detail stuff. Bag kits. Some cool bag kits. But we've got some neat old aftermarket stuff.
Like, you want to see some aftermarket stuff?
Yeah, let's see some.
Take a look at this stuff.
Wow. Yeah. That's just from a kid's. It looks like a straight 6 of some sort. But look at all the old Detail Masters here. Plastic Performance Products. They do some great stuff.
Roll cages, yeah.
Yeah, that's their old packaging, too. And that's their packaging today. That's a great company. Oh, man.
Model car, curbside dioramics.
Curbside dioramic. Yep. Oh, I remember this stuff. You don't see that in the hobby shops anymore. They had all these great cast white metal parts and pieces and complete engines. They made some really great stuff. And tons of, look at that. We've got tons of pre-wired distributors. All kinds of photo etch from Model Car Garage. Probably the best company that does the best photo etch of grills and stuff. Love that stuff.
Hey,
holy cow!
While he was showing you that, I just found another box. I got to show you guys. Let me go grab it.
Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. You got a surprise for me,
Yeah, I saw this box and I thought, man.
More Johan? Holy cow! Whoa, look at that. When was the last time you saw a sealed Petty Superbird? Holy mackerel. Wow. And just look at this. 63 Oldsmobile. 62 Dart. Like, these are, you just don't see these anymore, and we're seeing multiples. Wow.
Yeah, the more we talk about all this, the more I think the museum is something that has to happen here.
Definitely. You just have some historic stuff. Okay, let's look at another one. Galaxy trailers. Holy cow.
Wow.
Wow, got a couple of the different sizes. The goosenecks and the tag-alongs. These are...
Show the front on them.
These are great kits.
Okay guys, we're just going to open up a few other boxes right here. Some of them the original boxes. Like some of these things. Look at these. These are pretty incredible looking here. And then after I open up this box, what I'm going to go ahead and do is stop talking. And I'm just going to show you a bunch of just the regular common boxes that we have in here. Maybe like 30 or 40 different ones. And let you see all of those. And I'll even show you like something like this. This is kind of cool right in here. That looks like an oldie. Yeah, so for the next couple minutes, we're just going to show you a bunch of the regular common kits. Some are old, some are not so old, but it's all really great stuff to look at. Also, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. That way you'll be notified when we put up more videos on this massive kit collection. Here is another box of oldies. I can't say I even know of a company called SMP, but here they are right here. SMP, and then of course some more Johan, stuff like that. Okay guys, we're going to look at this last box, and I think this is going to be the end of this particular video. What does this represent? Maybe like 40, 45 boxes out of the close to 200 boxes that we have. Quite a few to still to go through. So if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified anytime any new videos pop up. Also, if you like this video, please go ahead and smash that like button down below. So I want to take this opportunity to thank you as always for watching, and please stay tuned because we have many more videos coming.